my video blog, and I've already guessed with me. His name is Jeremy. Jeremy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Jeremy Ballinger. I'm the Executive Director of the Down Syndrome Association of Greater St. Louis, and also very fortunate to work with Megan every Friday at our office.
And this is my video blog. Jeremy, what do you do at the Down Syndrome Association?
Well, at the Down Syndrome Association, I work with our staff who all work to put together our programs and our fundraisers and handle requests and distribute information on behalf of the organization. I personally work mainly with our fundraising department to raise money to provide for our programs and services. I also get out in the community and talk to a lot of really great people and parents and folks who want to know more about the association.
And I heard that you have questions for me, so why don't you ask one of those questions?
That's right, I do have questions for you, Megan. The first question I have is I want to know, what is the first thing you would want any new person that you met on the street to know about a person with Down syndrome?
Well, you know what? I don't take one look at you. You didn't take one look at me. You don't judge the book by its cover, which means that you don't judge me and I don't judge you. What matters the most is what comes from within. And we are all the same, but we are different, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that comes from within, and that's what matters the most.
Excellent, great answer. I believe you have another question.
Yes, I do. Now, tell me, what kind of information does the association have to give to the clients that they have for the association?
Okay, that's a great question, because we have a lot of different clients who come to the Down Syndrome Association. We have a lot of parents, of course, first and foremost, because we serve a lot of families who have individuals with Down syndrome. So what we provide to those families, we provide new parent packets to families so that they understand a little more about Down syndrome, how to work with a child with Down syndrome, how to address maybe some of the parenting challenges they will have in life with their child. Parents will also later ask about information for working with school districts, for helping their child just in the community with activities, even later in life, to know about financial planning or employment, housing, some things that every person needs, especially a person with Down syndrome later in life. And then in addition to parents, we have medical professionals and teachers and others who come to the organization. And so we do very much the same thing. We train them about, or we try and educate them about what Down syndrome is, how we are more alike than we are different, like you said, and really getting people to understand how valuable individuals with Down syndrome are and what they can do to support them.
Well, for people with Down syndrome, can you define what employment, medical, and
Education?
And education for people that don't know? I mean, we're not just strictly talking to parents, but we're also talking to the people that have Down syndrome. So how can you define all that?
Sure, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. So employment is being able to put individuals with Down syndrome in a position to be able to get a job. So that can mean coming in and volunteering and working in our office like you're doing. It can mean helping to prepare a resume or be trained on how to handle a job interview or being ready to enter the workforce. Medical means that we work with hopefully a lot of doctors, nurses, medical students, so that they already know what Down syndrome is, but we want them to understand how to interact with people with Down syndrome, how to interact with parents, and to be very compassionate and understanding. And then in education, that's our school system, and so we want teachers to know how best to work with an individual with Down syndrome so that you can succeed in school and in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I ask another question of you?
Yes.
All right. I mentioned coming in to work at the office, and every Friday you come in and work and volunteer at our office and do a great job. Can you tell everybody, especially your friends, a little bit about what you do here at the office and what you like so much about it?
It is, okay, I work 4 days a week at a factory, and then on the 5th day, which is the start of the weekend, which is Friday, I come into the Down Syndrome Association and I help out and I answer the telephone when the telephone rings. I put people on hold and I get the person in contact to answer the people that is phone calling in. I do a lot of mailings. So I put things in envelopes. I put packets together and put them in envelopes. If anyone have anything to do, I do it. I make thank you notes. I make birthday cards. With that, I actually do a lot for the Down Syndrome Association, and I'm also on the board of directors of the Down Syndrome Association, and I'm also a self-advocate.
That's right.
As well.
Very good. And if of all the things you described, is there anything either you do as a member of the board of directors or when you volunteer in the office that you would say is really, what's the most challenging thing that you do?
The most challenging thing? Well, we all have a challenge sometimes, you know. Either it's work, either it's home life or whatever. I think if I don't understand something, that is the most challenging thing for me. But if I don't understand something, I am more than capable to ask for help. Sometimes I don't ask for help when I need to, and with that, I should be able to ask for help. When I work, I do ask for help. So, just that challenging thing is me understanding things sometimes.
That's a good answer. Go ahead and ask your next question.
Okay. We have a mission in life. And our mission is to have a vision. And a vision is, what do we see ourselves doing? In your own words, what is that vision that you have set for us, which could be our mission in life?
Okay, that's a big question. I believe you mean the mission and vision here at the Down Syndrome Association?
Well, in your own words.
In my own words, of course.
Yes.
I think the mission, obviously, you're right. We have a mission and a vision that are both on our website and in our materials that are on paper. But we try to break it down into 3 very easy things. The first being support, and that we support families. We help to provide information like we talked about. We have community groups where people can go and feel supported and feel welcomed and have a really good environment to work in and get to know other families and get to know Down syndrome better as a whole. We work hard at education. That would be the second thing. So that's, again, working to educate people to know about Down syndrome better, and again, working with teachers and paraprofessionals and others who are in the school system so that they can do a better job and make sure that you are very well equipped in life. And I would say the third thing is advocacy. And advocacy is a big word. It's sometimes hard to say for me. But advocacy can mean someone in the community going and talking to a group of people, whether it's a school or a Rotary Club, for example, and talking about Down syndrome and what it's like to live with Down syndrome. It can also mean, like you've done before, going to talk to lawmakers and helping to make sure that laws and policies are very fair and protect individuals with Down syndrome. So support, education, and advocacy would be the three things that I would sum up very quickly to say is what we're all about.
Thank you again for all the people that is watching my video blog. This is Megan, and this is my video blog, and I'm signing off.